Hi, everybody, and welcome. I'm Michelle Siegel. I'm the Director of Development and Alumni Relations at Rackham, and I am really delighted to be here with everybody for this wonderful occasion. It's one of my favorite events of the year, and we're going to start off with remarks from Rackham Dean Mike Solomon. Mike?
Thanks. I agree with Michelle. This is just a wonderful afternoon, a delightful event. It's one of the happiest days of the year. You know, we're 2 weeks from the end of the term. Feels like 2 years. But this is, there's a whole group of students that are graduating in a couple weeks. You're not one of them. You're not them yet, but you will be soon. And so we're really delighted to be able to honor you today. As Michelle said, I'm Mike Solomon. I'm Dean of the Graduate School. On behalf of the university and the graduate school, it is my very great privilege to congratulate all of you who are being honored today at our 2025-26 Predoctoral Doctoral Fellowship Ceremony. Today, we recognize a group of Rackham doctoral students who embody the excellence of the University of Michigan. As we celebrate your individual accomplishments, we also acknowledge the vital contributions of faculty, mentors, peers, friends and family who have supported you along the way. We are grateful to those of you who are joining us for this celebration. Your presence reflects the community that sustains and strengthens our students' work. I would also like to extend my sincere thanks to the members of the selection committees for their thoughtful and diligent review of this year's many outstanding nominations. And although today is about our fellows that we're recognizing, just on my way in, I saw many faculty mentors coming in. I bet, just based on probabilities, there's probably actually a few former previous predoctoral fellows here as well. Let's just give a round of applause for all the faculty mentors that are here today. Thank you so much today to you all for joining us to acknowledge our wonderful students. So today we celebrate recipients of 4 interrelated fellowships. Each is highly competitive and selected as part of a joint competition. The fellowships are offered to outstanding students based on the quality and the impact of their research and scholarship. The purpose of these fellowships is not only recognition, but also support, so that students may dedicate uninterrupted time and effort to complete outstanding dissertations. I would like to briefly describe each fellowship. The first is called the Rackham Predoctoral Fellowship. This fellowship was established in the 1930s as part of the graduate school's original endowment, a gift from Horace and Mary Rackham. Along with the other 3 fellowships, it is the most prestigious honor that can be conferred upon doctoral candidates at the University of Michigan. The second fellowship is the Lipschitz, Host, and Smith Scholarship. This award honors the legacies of student Susan Lipschitz, Margaret Ayers Host, and Anna Alcott Smith. Lipschitz was a former associate dean of the graduate school. Host received a Rackham degree in 1942 and was a member of the Rackham Board of Governors. Alcott Smith's daughter made a gift in 1938 in honor of her mother and to support women graduate students. Each gift was intended to further the academic and scholarly contributions of women graduate students. Next is the Douglas W. Roblin Predoctoral Fellowship. Doug Roblin, a Rackham alumnus, made a generous gift in gratitude to the University of Michigan for the education he received and to support urgently needed research. This award supports outstanding doctoral candidates whose research addresses the psychosocial and socioeconomic determinants of human health. And the final award is the Barbour Scholarship. The Barbour Scholarship is one of the university's oldest awards. It was originally endowed by Levi Barbour in 1917 to support women graduate students from Asia and the Middle East. There have been nearly 800 Barbour Scholars across more than 100 years. They have played important roles in the political, educational, industrial, and social development of institutions worldwide. Together, these awards recognize research that advances knowledge, addresses complex societal challenges, and contributes to the public good. This year's ceremony is especially meaningful as we mark 150 years of doctoral education at the University of Michigan. Since 1876, when the University of Michigan awarded the first PhDs, from a public university in the United States, Rackham has supported scholars whose discoveries have shaped disciplines and transformed lives. This milestone of 150 years offers an opportunity to reflect on the curiosity, the excellence, and the determination that have defined this community and extended its impact far beyond Ann Arbor. It is also a moment to recognize how doctoral education continues to evolve, becoming ever more interdisciplinary, more inclusive, and more deeply connected to the world we seek to understand and to improve. Each of you today becomes a part of that legacy by receiving a predoctoral fellowship. Like those who came before you, you are helping to define what doctoral scholarship can be, pushing boundaries, asking urgent questions, and contributing to a future that is more informed, more equitable, more enriched, and more sustainable. Reaching this stage of your doctoral journey is a significant achievement. I hope that the support and the recognition provided by your fellowship will sustain and inspire you as you bring your work to completion and carry it forward into the next chapter of your careers. Congratulations to each of you. We are immensely proud of your accomplishments and excited for all that you will achieve. Now it's my pleasure to turn the program back over to my colleague, Michelle Siegel.
Thank you, Mike. I'm now delighted to introduce our speaker, Nilüfer Puyan. She holds a PharmD from Azad University in Tehran and a master's in neuroscience from the University of Geneva. She is a 2025 Barbour Scholar and a PhD candidate in the neuroscience graduate program. Her research is based at, flipping the page. At the Michigan Psychedelic Center and the Chronic Pain and Fatigue Research Center at the Anesthesia Department in the Michigan Medicine. She is also pursuing a graduate certificate at the Center for the Study of Complex Systems. Her field is neuropharmacology, and her work sits at the intersection of pain and consciousness, explored through the lens of psychedelics. Her research spans neuroimaging, clinical trials, and population survey studies. Beyond a deep personal interest in consciousness, her journey is driven by the goal of understanding how mechanisms of consciousness go awry in central nervous system disorders such as chronic pain and psychiatric conditions, ultimately paving the way for more effective practical treatments. Please join me in welcoming her to the podium. She will be sharing a presentation on 150 years of doctoral excellence at Michigan.
Thank you so much. Hello, everybody. Do you hear me well? Okay. So hello, everybody, and welcome. This is truly an honor to be here today celebrating this incredible milestone with you all. Today we are marking something truly remarkable, 150 years of doctoral excellence at the University of Michigan. In 1876, Michigan became the first public university in the United States to grant a PhD. That moment wasn't just administrative, it was visionary. It signaled that advanced research and knowledge creation should be accessible in a public institution. And the first dissertations themselves remind us how it all began. Deeply focused, rigorous, and driven by curiosity. Whether in chemistry or zoology, these early scholars were already pushing the boundaries of knowledge. That spirit, the inquiry and courage, still defines us today. By 1912, graduate education at Michigan had taken on a more formal structure with the creation of the graduate department. There were just over 300 graduate students at the time, but notably, near a third were women. Even then, there was a recognition that advanced education should expand access and opportunity. The university invested in fellowships, created both university and state-supported funding, and by 1915, the graduate department became the graduate school. This period laid the foundation for what we now know as Rackham, a place committed not just to education, but to supporting scholars in meaningful, tangible ways. In 1917, Levi Louis Barbour established what would become one of Michigan's most impactful and enduring programs, the Barbour scholarships. Over the past century, more than 800 women from over 25 countries have come to Michigan as Barbour scholars. The Barbour Scholarship was originally shaped by encounters with pioneering women in Asia. And today, it continues to support women of the highest academic and professional caliber from countries encompassing the large region extending from Turkey in the west and Japan and the Philippines in the east to study modern science, mathematics, and other academic disciplines and professions critical to the development of their native lands. This wasn't just financial support. It was a bold commitment to global education and to women's leadership at a time when such opportunities were rare. The Barbour legacy reminds us that investing in scholars is also investing in the world they go on to shape. The Barbour Scholarship were inspired by three extraordinary women Levi Barbour met while traveling in Asia in 1913. Mary Stone, Ida Khan, and Tomo Inoue were not only among the first Asian women to earn degrees at Michigan, they were pioneers in their fields. They returned home to build medical practices, challenge societal expectations, and serve their communities. They embodied what we now might call the new woman, educated, independent, and impactful. Their stories remind us behind every scholarship, every fellowship, and every award, there are individuals whose courage and vision inspire generations. In 1935, a transformational gift reshaped graduate education in Michigan. Horace and Mary Rackham gave $6.5 million, a staggering sum at the time. Part of that gift funded the Rackham building itself, a physical space dedicated to graduate study, but more importantly, it created lasting support for graduate students and research. This moment represents something we continue to see today, the power of philanthropy to expand opportunity and sustain academic excellence. In 1934, the Rackham Predoctoral Fellowship was established. Its purpose was simple, but profound: to give doctoral students the time and support needed to complete their dissertations. Anyone who has been through a PhD knows this is one of the most challenging and defining periods of the journey. This fellowship recognizes not just achievement, but potential. It affirms that your work matters and that the university believes in your ability to finish strong. Today, it continues Rackham's long-standing commitment to supporting doctoral students at pivotal stages of their research journey. In the 1960s, the major shift in how Rackham funding was managed led to extraordinary growth. By combining funds and giving leadership flexibility in allocation, the university dramatically expanded support for graduate students. The numbers tell this story. From 836 predoctoral fellowships in 1961, rising to several thousands in 1967. That's not just growth, it's transformation. It meant more scholars, more research, and more ideas shaping the world beyond campus. Fast forward to 2023, and we see this tradition of giving an impact is very much alive. The Roblin Scholarship continues this legacy, supporting doctoral students studying the psychological and socioeconomical factors that shape human health. It reflects a deep sense of gratitude and commitment to paying it forward. What's powerful here is continuity. Across generations, people invest in scholars because they believe in what scholarship makes possible. This award brings together the legacies of three remarkable women into a single meaningful recognition. It honors Dr. Susan Lipschutz, a deeply respected leader and advocate for women in graduate education, someone who championed students and built a lasting support system within the university. It also recognizes Margaret Ayers Host, a Michigan graduate whose lifelong contributions to the university reflect leadership, service, and commitment to academic community. And it carries forward the vision behind the Anna Alcott Smith Fellowship, established to support women graduate students who show promise in developing original and impactful ideas. By bringing these legacies together, this award represents something powerful, a continued commitment to supporting women scholars, not just in their research, but in their potential to lead, to innovate, and to shape the future. And that brings us to today. From those first dissertations in 1876 to the thousands of scholars supported today, the thread is clear. Michigan invests in people who are pushing knowledge forward. And that includes everyone in this room. Whether you are just beginning your doctoral journey, deep in your research, or celebrating this incredible milestone, you are part of this legacy. The next breakthrough, the next discovery, the next dissertation starts with you. Thank you for being part of 150 years of doctoral excellence and for shaping the next 150.
Thank you again for that great presentation. In just a moment, I'm going to be inviting our fellows up. First, we'll start with the pre-docs, broken up into alphabetical groups, and then the Barbour scholars, and then finally our Roblin scholars. You'll come up to the front, introduce yourselves, and share a bit about your work. At that time, you will receive the predoctoral fellows are going to be receiving pins as a commemorative symbol of their outstanding achievement in securing this very prestigious fellowship. So I want to just give everybody a little tip. When you come up, you're going to say your name, your department, and the name of your dissertation. This is, I don't know, my third or fourth year doing this, and it's interesting that not everybody remembers what their title is. So the pro tip today is we're here to support you at Rackham. It's in the program. You can read it. Okay, so what we're going to have you do is have everybody who is receiving the pre-doc this year, starting with last names that begin with A through C, to line up to my right and come to the microphone. So that should be everybody in the second row. You don't have to order yourselves alphabetically. So we'll have you line up and then start coming forward. And Miriam, who, by the way, made all the arrangements for today, will present you with your pin. And then I'll call up the next groups, and then we'll move to the other two fellowships. So A's through C's, you're up. I would start on that side because the microphone's there.
Hi, everyone. I'm Alicia Chu. I use she, her pronouns. I'm in the Department of Bioinformatics, and my dissertation title was Integrative Approaches to Identify Cell Type-Specific Gene Regulatory Landscapes, Gene Regulatory Interactions, actually, underlying disease mechanisms. It's a mouthful.
Hello, everyone. My name is Doha Al-Kurdi. I come from the University of Michigan, Dearborn campus. I am Industrial and Manufacturing System Engineering. My dissertation title is the dynamics of driver-system interaction in advanced driver assistance systems. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Maxfield Arnson. I'm in the Department of Aerospace Engineering, and my dissertation is Optimal Thermal Management Architectures for Electrified Propulsion Aircraft. Thank you.
Hey, everyone. My name is Bobo, and I'm from Earth and Environmental Sciences. My dissertation title is Multi-component diffusion and diffusive isotope fractionation in natural silicon melts.
Hi everyone, my name is Mohammad Asadi. I'm coming from chemical engineering department. My dissertation title is Engineering Nanobiointerfaces for Functional Materials and Devices.
Hi, everyone. My name is Angana Bora. I'm from the Computer Science and Engineering Department, and my dissertation title is Towards Globally Inclusive and Safe AI Systems Through Culturally and Behaviorally Aligned LLMs. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Yunfan Chen from Earth and Environmental Science Department. My dissertation title is Indo-Pacific Climate Interactions and Their Impacts Over Industrial Era. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Samuel Chen from the Mechanical Engineering Department, and my dissertation title is Engineering Synthetic Cell Living Cell Communication for Stimuli-Responsive Drug Delivery.
Hi everyone, my name is Olawale Akingbade from Linguistic Department. My dissertation topic is Nominal and Agreement System in Northwestern Edoet Languages, Oloman Akuku.
My name is Julianne Armijo. I'm from the School of Nursing, and my dissertation is titled Sleep and Chronotype and How It Affects Quality of Life Among Adults with Bipolar Disorder by Employment Status.
All right, while we give them another round of applause, I'm going to invite the Predoctoral Fellowship recipients, whose last names start D through J, to line up and come up to the microphone and let us know about your program and your dissertation.
Everyone, my name is Noah Helton, and I'm in the Genetics and Genomics Department, and my dissertation title is Subcellular Compartmentalization Regulates Timing and Selectivity of the Cellular Stress Response.
Hi everyone, I'm Arkajit from Material Science and Engineering, and my dissertation is titled Mechanisms of Plastic Core Deformation in Nanoscale Heterostructures.
Hello, my name is Julia Donovan, and I'm in the Department of Chemistry, and my dissertation is entitled The Intersection of Metal-Organic Framework Formation with 4-Amide Chemistry.
Hi, my name is Briand, or Brinny Gentry. Pronouns are she, her. Department of Film, Television, and Media. My dissertation is Enchanting Otherworld at Empire's Edge, Hawaii in early 20th century U.S. popular culture. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name's Adam Hafner. I'm in the Department of Microbiology and Immunology, and my dissertation is entitled Norovirus Alters Host Metabolism for Efficient Replication.
Hello, everybody. My name is Vangelis Dikopoulos. I'm from the Electrical and Computer Engineering Department, where I work on building computer chips, and my dissertation is entitled Quantum-Inspired Mixed-Signal Computing Architectures for Combinatorial Optimization. Thank you.
Yeah, hello. My name is Fernando Gomez. I am from the Department of Chemistry, and my dissertation title is looking at the molecular structures and interfaces of buried interfaces revealed by some frequency generation spectroscopy in real time and in situ.
Hi, I'm Juan Alberto Estrada Garcia. I'm in the Industrial and Operations Engineering Department, and my dissertation is titled Optimization and Reinforcement Learning Methods for Supply Chain and Integrated Infrastructure System Design and Operations. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kelly Hoppenjans, and I'm in the musicology department. And my dissertation is Voice Transforming Technology, Digital Human Entanglements in 21st Century U.S. Pop Music.
Hi, my name is Evan Detto. I'm from the physics department, and my dissertation is Counting Supersymmetric States in ADS-CFT from giant gravitons to black holes.
Hi, I'm Patricia Jewell. I'm in the English and Women's and Gender Studies departments, and my dissertation is titled Give Me Solitude, Give Me Nature, Green Solitude in 19th Century America.
Hi, I'm Owen Hughes. I'm in the Climate and Space Sciences and Engineering department, and my thesis is titled Quantifying the Model Errors Induced by the Traditional Approximation Across Weather and Climate Timescales.
Hello, my name is Belle Henry Canarak. I am in the immunology program, and my dissertation is titled Leveraging Multi-Omics to Characterize the Human Beta Cell Cytokine Response.
Hello, my name is Laura Khalifa, and I'm from the Clinical Science Department, and my dissertation is all about characterizing the correlates and outcomes of problematic substance use from early adolescence to midlife. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Yuefeng Jin, and I'm from Department of Mechanical Engineering. And my thesis is titled as Understanding Mechanics of Polycrystalline and Granular Materials, Insights from High-Energy Diffraction Microscopy and Graph Theory. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Princess Felix. I am from the Neuroscience Graduate Program, and my thesis title is The Effects of Glucocorticoid Receptors on Inhibitory Control and Stress Response.
Congratulations again. And now, those of you whose last names start with K through P, please come up to the form a line and come up to the microphone.
Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer Nguyen and I'm from the Department of Medicinal Chemistry, and my dissertation work focuses on investigating the therapeutic potential of gut microbe-derived metabolites in colorectal cancer.
My name is Rachel Kulikoff. I'm from the Departments of Health Management and Policy and Political Science, and my dissertation is entitled Why Do Governments Produce High-Quality Data?
Good afternoon. My name is Gladwin from the Department of Chemistry, and for my dissertation, I'm trying to elucidate bird interfaces through some frequency generation spectroscopy. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Lisa Nguyen. I'm in the Applied Physics program working in the Climate and Space Sciences department, and my dissertation is Spatiotemporal Dynamics and Causal Drivers of Hydroclimactic Extremes under Climate Change.
Hello everyone, my name is Kanishka Panda and I'm from the Mechanical Engineering Department. My dissertation is entitled Exploring Nanoscale Heat Transport in Non-Reciprocal Systems and Probing Biometabolism in Small Model Organisms. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Youngsa Na from Medicinal Chemistry Department. My dissertation title is Development of Inhalable Lipid Nanoparticles for the Treatment of Lung Cystic Fibrosis. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Rebecca Peerless from the Department of Biomedical Engineering, and my dissertation is called Implantable Biomaterials for Monitoring Breast Cancer Progression and Response to Treatments.
Hello everyone, my name is Matthew Mannion. I'm from the Department of Chemical Engineering, and my thesis is looking at electrochemical characterization, first principles, and data-driven modeling of mammalian cell transfection.
Hi
Hi everyone, my name is Mackenzie Miller. I'm from the Department of Anthropology, and my dissertation title is Adaptation to Environmental Extremes in a Great Ape, Gorilla Bringai, aka Mountain Gorillas.
Hello everyone, I'm Roshan May from the Department of Mechanical Engineering, and my thesis is titled Synthetic Data Generation for Scalable Data-Driven Decision Making and Smart Manufacturing. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ginevra Miglierina. I am from the Interdepartmental Program in Ancient Mediterranean Art and Archaeology, and my dissertation is titled Sanctuaries After Dark, the Experience of Nocturnal Ritual Practices in Classical Attica.
Hello, I'm Cayenne Matt. I'm from Astronomy and Astrophysics, and my thesis is titled Multi-Messenger Constraints on the Evolution of Black Hole Scaling Relations.
Hi, I'm Bhaskar Kumawat. I'm in the Department of Ecology and Evolutionary Biology, and my thesis is titled Evolvability on the Fitness Landscape.
Hi, my name is Divya Kali. I'm from the Department of Molecular, Cellular, and Developmental Biology, and my dissertation investigates the brakes, inhibitors, and accelerants of bacterial amyloid formation.
Hello, my name is Igor Korneev. I'm from the Middle East Studies Department, and my dissertation title is Modeling Arab-Islamic History for Television, Seriality, Nostalgia, and Audiovisual Aesthetics in Egyptian Religious Drama.
Hi, my name is Katie Krupensky. I'm from the Department of Microbiology and Immunology, and my dissertation research focuses on understanding mechanisms of respiratory pathogen virulence and transmission.
Hello everyone, my name is Xiang Liu from Department of Pharmaceutical Science, and my dissertation title is Proteolysis Targeting MI for Cancer Immunotherapy. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Tim Ewick from the School for Environment and Sustainability, and my dissertation is Transforming Climate Change Education, a Theoretical and Practical Framework for U.S. Schools.
Congratulations again, and now we'd like to hear from the Predoctoral Fellows whose last names start with R through Z, or maybe you didn't get a chance to come up yet.
Hi everyone, my name is Malcolm Risk. I'm from the Biostatistics Department, and my dissertation title is Federated Statistical Inference for Heterogeneous Time-to-Event Data.
Hi, my name is Sabrina Reich. I'm from the Department of Chemistry, and my dissertation title is Photochemical, Electrochemical, and Metal-Catalyzed Carbon-Nitrogen Bond Formation and Functionalization.
Hi everyone, my name is Nick Rossiter. I'm from the Cellular and Molecular Biology program, and my dissertation title is Defining Novel Pathway Dependencies in Cancer Cells Using CRISPR-Cas9 Screening.
Hi everyone, my name is Mingli Ruan. I am from the Department of Biological Chemistry, and my dissertation title is Cytoplasm Localization of Pseudouridine Synthesis 7 Facilitates a Pseudouridine-Dependent Enhancement of Cellular Stress Tolerance. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Henry Thurber. I'm from the Macromolecular Science and Engineering program. My dissertation is titled Removing Emerging Contaminants from Drinking Water.
Hello, my name is Jade Yang. I am from the Epidemiology Department. My dissertation title is Evaluating COVID-19 Vaccine and Infection-Induced Antibody Responses.
Hi, my name is Wonjun, and I'm from Material Science and Engineering Department. My dissertation title is Quantifying Current Heterogeneity Among Layered Oxide Cathode Particles using Microelectrode Arrays. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sydney Wheeler. I'm in the Department of Biomedical Engineering, and my dissertation is titled Antigen Conjugated Scaffolds for Autoimmune Disease Monitoring and Autoreactive T-Cell Reprogramming.
Hi everyone, my name is Lonjezo Sitole. I'm from the Department of Economics, and in my dissertation, I developed new statistical or econometric methods for credible policy analysis in the digital age. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Huijie Zhang. I'm from Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering, and my dissertation title is Harnessing Low Dimensionality for Interpretable, Controllable, and Scalable Diffusion Models.
Hi, my name is Lanika Sanders. I'm in the Urban and Regional Planning Department, and my dissertation is titled Farming the Sun, Planning for Farmland Access Amid the Energy Transition.
Hi everyone, my name is Jennifer Zamudio. I'm in the Department of Industrial and Operations Engineering, and my dissertation is titled Understanding, Assessing, and Measuring Patient Perspectives of Connection and Care. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Hui Renyi. I'm at the School of Information. My dissertation is titled Awakening a Feminist Consciousness, Reimagining Chineseness with Women Entrepreneurship in the Shifting Global Order. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Konu Yong. I'm from the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering, and my dissertation title is Embedding Construction Testing Knowledge into Generative AI for Knowledge Preservation and Transfer.
Hi everyone, my name is Chenny Zhao. I'm from the program in Survey and Data Science, and my dissertation is titled Balancing Privacy Protection, Statistical Inference in Macrodata, the Role of Synthetic Data.
Hello, my name is Catherine, and I'm from the Robotics Department, and my dissertation is titled The Design, Control, and Clinical Validation of Powered Partial Assistance in Exoskeletons.
Hi everyone, I'm Haozhong Wang. So I'm from Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering, and my work is on LPBF additive manufacturing of functional materials.
Hi, my name is Weizhe Zhang from the Physics Department. My dissertation title is Revealing Unconventional Charge Density Wave State in Three-Dimensional System by Nonlinear Optics. Thank you.
Hello, my name is E. Schwartz. I come from the Climate and Space Sciences and Engineering Department, and my thesis is entitled Atmospheric Controls on Water Carbon Fluxes and Resilience of Ecosystems. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Yuhui Wang. I'm from the Dearborn Electrical and Computer Engineering Department. My dissertation is AI-enhanced UAV-assisted next-generation network orchestration, resource management, and resilience. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Abriana Soul. I'm from the Ecology and Evolutionary Biology Department, and my dissertation leverages metabolomics to assess patterns in phytochemical defense investment across space, time, and trophic scales.
Hi, I'm Ying Wang, and I'm from the Department of Math. My dissertation studies calabial metrics on affine varieties.
Hi everyone, I'm Jong-Yun Seo from Linguistics Department, and my dissertation title is Competence and Performance as Prosodic Boundaries, How Linguistic Structure and Speech Planning Interact in the Production and Perception of Boundaries.
Hi everyone, my name is Yifan Zheng. I'm from Clinical Pharmacy Translational Science. My dissertation is about supporting personalized medication treatment decisions from real-world evidence with causal machine learning. Thank you.
Congratulations again to everybody. It's really quite remarkable to hear the range of programs and topics that are being investigated A few are in the areas that were dissertations in 1876. Many include terms that we probably, if we went back 150 years, the faculty would wonder what we were talking about. And I'm also just really so delighted to know that we have those with us here today that are from the far end of North Campus all the way down to the other end of the Central Campus at the Ford School represented today. So next we're going to move to the Barbour Scholars, and I'm going to invite Nilüfer back up to help me present the pins because she's a Barbour Scholar. And as both Mike and she spoke about, this is a really important and esteemed scholarship because of how long we've had it at Michigan and how revolutionary it was. And it really has empowered recipients to learn, lead, serve, and share their gifts of education and art and technology and scholarship across borders and boundaries. And the women who have been recognized as Barbour Scholars have elevated others and lifted them up at Michigan in their home countries or wherever their journeys have taken them. And so today, I'm going to invite our Barbers who are in the first row to come up in just a moment. But what they're going to be receiving is a special Barbour pin. The first pins were likely presented to barbers in the 1920s and 30s. When they were preparing for the 2017 Barbour Centennial celebration, Rackham discovered an original pin at the Bentley Historical Library, and using that original as a model, we created modern pins and resumed the practice of presenting them to barbers near and far. I always have some with me when I travel. And that began again in the centennial year. So now I would like to invite our Barbour Scholars up to the microphone to introduce themselves and receive your Barbour pin.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Babli Adhikari. I'm from Molecular, Cellular, and Developmental Biology Department, and I investigate mechanosensitive calcium signaling pathways in epithelial cell-cell junction remodeling and barrier function. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Diana Yuezhong Zhang. I'm from Molecular and Integrative Physiology Department. My thesis is titled Epsilon Fibroblast Crosstalks Drives Cell Death in Inflammatory Bowel Disease through ACSL4-mediated lipid reprogramming. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Anna Yue Yu, and I'm from the School for Environment and Sustainability. And my dissertation is entitled Social Ecological Processes Underpinning Human-Wildlife Coexistence. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Renisha Karki. I'm from the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering, and my dissertation is titled Engineering Stability in High-Rate Organic Waste Anaerobic Digestion via Rumen-Inspired Bioreactor Architecture. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jianxing Guan. I'm from School for Environment and Sustainability, and my dissertation title is Visible Stewardship as Urban Sustainability Signal. Large language models reveal spatial and temporal neighborhood dynamics. Thank you.
Yeah, hello everyone. I'm Chuki Huang, and I'm a PhD student from Material Science and Engineering. My PhD title is Multifunctional Adaptive Materials for Robotic Embodied Intelligence. Thank you.
Congratulations again. I want to just take a moment now to recognize Margot Witt, who is a PhD candidate in philosophy, for her accomplishments. While she cannot join us today, she is also to be congratulated. She is receiving the fellowship that honors the legacies of Susan Lifshitz, Margaret Ayers Host, and Anna Alcott-Smith, who we have learned today were very committed to advancing and supporting women in academia. And finally, we would like to hear from the Roblin Scholars who are being recognized for their exceptional accomplishments. Today, they are receiving a special memento to commemorate this meaningful milestone in their academic journey.
Hi everyone, my name is Mohammed Ismail. I'm coming from the Clinical Pharmacy Translation Science program. My dissertation is entitled as Using Mixed Method to Develop an Intervention that Optimizes Oral Anti-Cancer Agent Self-Management Among Arab Americans. Thank you.
I just want to, there's 3 Roblin Scholars listed in the program. I know it's a very busy time of year, so I want to just do a check and make sure, okay, great. We're just about to wrap up the program, but before we bring it to a close, I would like to invite our scholars, don't go anywhere just yet, to the front for photos, which is sometimes as complicated as the rows here. So we'll have a series of different photos. But first, we would like to invite any former recipients who are with us today that received the Predoctoral Fellowship or the Barbour Scholarship to come forward and be recognized and receive a commemorative pin. And we would also like to recognize you as scholars, educators, and alumni. And then after that, we'll do some group photos, and our guests who are here with us today are welcome to go to the Assembly Hall, across the hall for refreshments and conversations. So if we have some pre-docs with us that would like to come on down, we're really excited. To welcome you. You can just come on over, and Mike, we're going to have you present the pins. And since you already graduated, we will not make you share your PhD title. But if you'd like, you could introduce yourself and say what program you got your PhD in.
Hi, I'm Michela Arnaboldi. I actually am a lecturer now in the Earth and Environmental Sciences department, but I received my PhD in the Geology department. I don't remember the name of my thesis, but it was on the Mediterranean Sea.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Kara Palmer. I am a clinical assistant professor in the School of Kinesiology and associate program chair of the Movement Science program. I also don't remember the title of my dissertation, but it had to do with interventions in Head Start centers to improve health and cognitive outcomes of young kids through movement.
Yes. I'm Patrick Harlan. I teach in the music theory department, and my dissertation I do remember the title of. It was Acoustic Ecology and the Preservation of Sonic Landscapes.
Hello, I am Janet Price. I was from MCDB here at University of Michigan and went on to be the chief science officer at a startup company working with bacteria. Originally did a PhD on bacterial biofilms, and the title escapes me.
Very nice. Thank you.
Hi there, I'm Beverly Strassman, and I did a PhD in biology, and now I'm a professor in anthropology here, and my dissertation was called The Reproductive Ecology of the Dogon of Mali.
Beverly.
My name is Claudius Vincenz. I started out studying chromatin in sea urchins and graduated. Now I'm studying chromatin in human placentas. And that's my career.
It's nice to meet you in person.
Hi, my name is Shyama Nandakumar. I was a 2018 Barbour Scholar from the Department of Molecular, Cellular, and Developmental Biology. My dissertation was titled Investigating Cell Cycle Reentry in Drosophila from the Pupa to the Adult.
Do you have one?
Barbour.
Yeah, do you have one?
I do, yes.
Okay, there you go. Thank you.
Last year predoctoral fellowship, I'm still a PhD student here. And my dissertation is something related to the controllability and interpretability of diffusion models and multimodal models. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Nazi Kimani. I got fellowship for my dissertation a long time ago. And I'm working in the University of Michigan in the internal medicine and also dermatology. And then my dissertation title was Live Attenuated Incisional Virus, or RSV, in human. Thank you so much.
Thanks again, and I'm really impressed with people that can still remember their dissertations titles. I want to congratulate everybody here today again for this tremendous accomplishment. And again, if you're here as family, friends, advisors, guests, please make your way across the hall while we take some photos. And I believe Miriam has instructed me that we are going to start with the Roblins, or Roblin. Okay, and then we'll do the Barbers, and then we'll do the Predocs. So.